like a child. I'm going to let you know how pathetic you are, and that I pray that your daughter does not engage with a man like yourself, not you.
Wait, Mrs. I agree with everything.
Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you so much for saying that, Mrs. Oh, I'm sorry, you're a mug.
Look at this bitch ass Steve. You a bitch, Steve.
Hey, you know what? I don't want
You're
to
a bitch, Steve. You're an old bitch.
Alright, I'm gonna do this.
I know.
Respectfully, Steve was waiting, and Steve did say, "Can I get next?" for like the past 3 turns. So respectfully, we're gonna let Steve go. Steve, you have 2 minutes on the time.
I'll take the 2 minutes. Thank you. Firstly, to the young lady, Mrs. I have a daughter. She's 31. I took very much to heart that you said that your dad taught you a long time ago how to deal with men. I taught my daughter when she was 8 years old how to deal with men. I'll tell you exactly what I told her. It's not 100% true, but it's very close. Quote, guys will do anything to get inside your pants. That being said, she just got married last year. She just bought a home. Her and my son-in-law are working on a family.
Is he black, Steve?
Do I get extra time more than 2 minutes since I've been interrupted twice, mods? No?
Steve, is he black?
Well, mods, do I get extra time since I've been interrupted?
Yeah, we'll have 15 seconds.
See, I got an extra minute.
Yeah,
The extra time?
There you go, extra.
Oh, you giving him an extra
Steve,
minute? Okay.
what African country is he from, Steve?
Come on, y'all. Y'all can, come on. Just stay muted for 2 minutes. Just try it. Just 2 minutes. Stay muted, please.
Steve, can you cook?
Go ahead, Steve. Start over. Go ahead.
I would love to start over, so my 2 minutes starts now. Thank you so much. As far as you guys that were asking me questions while I was speaking, again, I have no negative feelings towards the people that have mental illness, to those that are on the spectrum, to those that can't control yourself. But I will never have sex with you. You can say all you want. I will never have sex with you. That being said, I'm going back to the young lady who said her father taught her at an early age how to deal with guys. I taught my daughter how to deal with guys. And by the way, my daughter would never be caught dead on Clubhouse. I'm on Clubhouse all the time. She would never be here. She got married last year. She now owns a home. I have a wonderful son-in-law, and they have a wonderful life together, and they are happy. So for those of you that did not have a fatherly influence like my daughter did, all I can say is I wish you all the best, and there you have it.
Steve, which African country is your son-in-law from?
You still got 1 minute left, Steve.
Oh, okay. I'll go
Can you
ahead.
use your time to answer the question?
I'll go ahead and take the extra minute. Thank you very much. For those of you that want to know the specifics of my son-in-law, you must be fucking off your rocker. If you think I'm going to give you personal information about my daughter and my son-in-law,
Race isn't personal.
I'm interrupted again.
Race is a group. It's not personal.
I'm interrupted again. You know what? We'll skip my daughter and we'll skip my daughter and my son-in-law. I realize that a lot of
you have an extra 2 minutes. You can start over again.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll move to the people that interrupted me, and I have 2 minutes. I love that. I understand that the app has a lot of people that have mental illness. The app has a lot of people that are on the spectrum. The app has a lot of people that cannot wait 2 minutes to contribute to what they're saying. And I get that. I've known a lot of people that have not controlled themselves. I know a lot of people that have mental illness. It's okay. And if you think I think negatively of you because of that, I actually have empathy and I feel sorry for you. And with my sincerest hope, I hope all of you get healthy and soon. I'll defer the rest of my time to the mod.
Well, I was gonna say, Steve, I love that your daughter got married, but I've been married for 10 years. I have a 5-year-old. I just gave birth to my 3-month-old. I come on here because I'm a housewife, and so just because your daughter, and I love that she's married, doesn't mean that she's better than any of those.
Oh no! You missed it, and I think it's still within. I was giving you kudos because you said specifically your dad taught you how to deal with men. And I was giving you major props for that.
No,
Steve, did your dad teach you how to deal with men?
Hold on. As a mod, and since you were interrupted by Riddell, we're gonna actually
he deferred.
redistribute
He
you.
deferred his minutes.
Yeah, Kendall, you're doing too much, Kendall. Come on, bro.
Time back to you, and actually, because Concrete is crying, we're giving you another 2 minutes.
Oh, really? It's like that, Kendall? All right, no problem.
Michael Steve.
Sure. And
Sucking white peen seems to be a major pastime over here.
Fuck you with your
Sucking white peen seems to be the thing to do in this environment.
I'll take one of the 2 minutes. It has nothing to do.
Steve, this is the grinder, Steve. Wrong app. Wrong app, Steve.
It has nothing to do with the color of my skin or my religion. It has to do with my honesty and sincerity. We realize that a lot of people in this room, such as Concrete, are not honest, they are not sincere, and I just want to say, for those people that are honest and are
Listen to you that don't want to admit to your black son-in-law, you son of a bitch, you racist fuck off.
Well, you know what? I'll end it here. Concrete, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I will never, ever...
This is not Grindr, right, dumbass?
Right. Exactly. I will
Go to the app where you get fucked in the ass, Steve. This is not the one. Wrong one, Steve.
Like I said, I
Uncle
won't
Steve,
ever have...
you can start over, Uncle Steve.
Wrong app, Steve.
I'll take 30 seconds now.
No, you can take 2 minutes, Uncle Steve. Go ahead.
You got it.
Concrete, hit him up on Grindr.
Yeah, Concrete, I will never have sex with you.
Again, Grindr, wrong app. There's another gentleman that you have had sex with on Grindr. Go to him. I am not interested. Thank you.
Yo, Concrete, you funny as
I
fuck.
will
Yo,
never
Steve, fuck
stick
you
my
with
dick
your 2
in
minutes.
your ass.
Why are you denying your black son-in-law, you fucking racist son of a bitch?
Right. You don't want to claim your nigglets.
Why are you denying Umfufu?
Denying the nigglets in your family, nigga.
I'm denying you.
You say you love him. You say you love him, but you don't want to talk about his race.
Right.
You son of a bitch.
That's crazy, nigga.
Thank you. Yeah, that's right. I'm done. I'm done. Thank you.
That's arbitrary.
And for
We
the
got a
record,
minute and
Sunday,
30 seconds left. What you want to do with this, Steve?
I did, and for the record,
You interrupted them again while I was asking a question.
Fuck you and your new 30 seconds.
Enrique, I will, Enrique, Enrique,
Time real estate up in here, Steve. Like, I don't know what you want to do with it, man.
Enrique, what is your favorite wine, Enrique?
Guys.
I have a question for Concrete. So, were you being serious? Because I almost felt sorry for just like a tad when you were attacking Nathan for not calling me out. But then, like, you...
No, I didn't ask him to call you. Well, I guess
With impunity?
if you call it calling out, that's fine. I'm just saying setting order in the room about what is permissible, what's not permissible. But it's like, I'm a manager by profession, and I understand like how there's like a greater good, and then there's my own personal shit, and sometimes I gotta put my personal shit to the side for achieving the greater good. But some people aren't built like that. They don't have to do that. So I get it, where they want to be managers, but they also want to be petty. And so, or they got like other goals. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. But whatever.
No, you said it right, Concrete. That's the issue. Is that
That's not what I was asking, by the way. Thank you. So my point is, right, because I don't know the manner in which you were reared. I'm hearing a lot of people say they were taught to treat men a different way versus women. And maybe it's because my father didn't have any boys, but I was not really taught that. So it's interesting to me. And I'm being honest, actually. So what was the problem with Nathan not basically saying, hey, the rules are, because if Tali was here, Tali's very clear about, don't say bitch, right? And I said bitch, but I think you said something equally as inflammatory, which is why I responded in that manner.
Wait, what did I say? Sorry.
Miki, I have a question.
Wake it up, Miki. Wake it up.
You own the business.
What did I say that was equally inflammatory,
Would
Mickey?
you ever hire Concrete at all? Really bypass
Steve.
No, I would not.
Steve, not the way, Steve.
Yes, you would not.
It doesn't matter.
Steve, you're too.
And
Having dumb clients.
and you're
Steve,
not
having
a green
dumb
bean.
clients.
You're
Steve,
not
having
a green bean.
Steve, having
You're
dumb
not a green
clients.
bean.
Concrete,
You're not
baby.
green bean.
Steve,
Sweetie, focus.
having
This is
dumb
the time.
clients.
Not a green
Focus.
bean.
Focus.
Neither one of us would ever hire you.
Yeah, Steve, having dumb clients is
You are not
the bane of a business owner's existence. Having dumb, petty, stupid clients is the worst thing that you could ever fucking have. So, no thank you, Steve. If I knew who you were and you hired me to do something, it would have to be, like, you'd have to shut up, go in a corner, and make sure my payments are, like, on time. You would have no input.
This is why
You fucking weirdo.
why
But anyway,
Mickey
sorry, go
or
ahead,
I
Mickey.
would ever hire you.
Walmart.
Never.
People that
Would never.
I've worked for Walmart. I've worked for Edward Jones. I've worked for Mission Barbecue.
I think that's
I've
great.
worked
And
for
I'm working for
right
them.
now I'm doing something for
I'm glad you're working.
Yves Saint Laurent.
Work for
I'm doing
me.
some work for Yves Saint Laurent. I've done some work for other luxury
I think
boutiques.
that's great.
I'm okay, bro.
I'm
I'm okay. I'll be all right. Sorry.
Never work.
I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Sorry.
Yeah, good.
I'll take it off the bucket list.
Good.
I'll take it off the bucket list. Sorry.
I think that's great. You will
All right,
never
Mickey, go
work
back
for-
to you now. Back to you, Mickey.
Yeah, that's right.
And for the record, Mickey, your father, Mickey, is based. He sounds like a fucking dope ass dude. Because I remember you told the story yesterday. You didn't like what he did, but what he did was the right thing to do. So your father's actually a good man.
Yeah, my father would just grab another person if they dared to disrespect him. Like, I've seen that several times. He's a big hulking man, and yeah, I've seen him. Yeah, like, people just did not go there. But that was the masculinity that he displayed. So that's what I was taught. So I don't, well, for him, because he get away with that. But anywho,
You take it?
my point is that concrete. Like, so to me, I'm just calling out the hypocrisy because you guys call out Nathan for not, in a sense, you were basically saying that he did not protect the men or defend the men, I should say, right, against the unhinged women. But what are you guys teaching us when you, in turn, literally disrespect the men as well? So cursing out Steve, calling him nigger, like, you do that to each other as well. So I'm a little confused. Is it just a problem when women, quote unquote, overstep that line and call you out of your name? Because you guys do that to each other all the time. So may I finish? Because I'm being honest. I'm just curious, right? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I heard what you said.
Because if the issue is that we should, respect men, should you not also respect men?
Wait, what did I do that was equally
Y'all don't
egregious?
do
You
that.
said I said something
What you
equally
said to
egregious.
me, number one, calling me a white woman is problematic to me. Number two, I've told you about, about my family.
That's not a bitch, though.
Well, number one, if you're going to say it, you can say that I have white, European, and Spanish blood,
Yeah, but
not
that's not equal to being
European,
called a
not
bitch.
mere white.
Well,
But
she
you don't
said
get to
it
make
is.
that
She said
determination.
it is equal.
Well, like,
Even though it's her heritage by her own admit.
No, my heritage is not white. It's French European. That's not white.
That's
Look,
right.
if you're gonna
That's literally what.
You know what? Y'all love to be offended, but then when other people tell you why the fuck you pissed them off, it's
No,
all.
we're not offended. We're just not dumb.
Well, then it's
Yeah,
not.
You're used to dealing with dumb people.
You know what? It's not up to you to make that determination about what irritates you.
So you know what?
Second. If Concrete and Hug and Hug one on one, let them hug them one on one. Bitch, can you please stop? Please.
What the heck?
Go ahead.
Nathan, what?
Thank
Hold on,
you,
wait a minute.
Nathan.
Oh,
So Concrete, like those
What?
books in your PTR irritate the shit out of me, right? But it would be really stupid if I just commented on it all the time, and clearly it's your right to have a PTR, so I don't say anything. See how that works? So what you really said that pissed me off today, right? Because I allow you a certain amount of bullshit just because you're Concrete and, you know, your PTR offends me, is that you said you compared me to the woman that got Emmett Till murdered, and then you brought my boys into it, and that's a fucking no-no. But anywho, that's besides the point. I'm over it. My point is that how do y'all expect us to follow your lead, right? Because y'all are supposed to be the leaders, right? So much so that you took Nathan to task for not calling me out, but y'all sit up here and cuss each other out and cuss up men that you don't agree with all the day long. So maybe it's that the women don't respect the men because y'all don't respect the men as well.
We just following your lead.
Yeah, let me respond.
Y'all are the leaders.
Please
So-
address it so I can
so-
address it also.
No problem. I'm gonna make it quick as possible. So when we were talking about Power Broker and the things that he said, you were surprised that he was being defended or that we were making the argument about the hypothetical, and you didn't understand why that was happening. And that's when I made the statement about how the truth should be paramount to anything else. And I related it to you because you are a mother of black men. And black men have a history of being lied on. So I'm sorry it's graphic. I'm sorry it hit home. But you are the one who didn't understand why you shouldn't, make up stories about black men. Even though you already know that in your conscience not to do it. Because you were offended or irked or whatever, you decided that, okay, now is the time I can do it. I'm justified in doing it. Well, from your story, it didn't seem like you were justified. That's number one. Number two, context matters. Steve is acting like a jerk. That's why he's treated like a jerk. Steve has this whole demeanor, and I think Nathan, of course, it enables it and encourages it that he's better than other people, right? Which is why they were sitting there highlighting him, because it's a means to show superiority over the rest of the group, right? The rest of the group being the outcast or whatever. And that's the whole thing with Talia. And we all see it, and that's fine. If this is how you do your thing, that's okay. We can all we'll look past it and we'll just engage in whatever is worth engaging in, right? So when it comes to you and your behavior, I take it that you're very dishonest, and you always are twisting stories. And you know what? Nate's just like that too. Very dishonest, always twisting stories, and that's probably why y'all get along, right? I get it. All these people who agree with each other, they have a lot of fucking similarities in their behaviors and their patterns and the way they navigate the world. So, anyway.
Well said, Concrete. And
I did
the
not
only
know
thing I would
Concrete
add-
was this smart. That's
The
crazy.
only thing I would add, Mickey, is that as someone who touts, and that's why I feel so disappointed about it, because there's so much potential with you. But as someone who likes to tout that they were raised by their father, X, Y, and Z, one of the early things, because my father raised 4 women, and they're all doing very well, love my sisters to death. And the one thing that, we were taught, and I'm pretty sure your father, who I love, by the way, great dude, by the way you describe him, pretty sure one of the first things you were taught is that don't get in men's business. And you should know that. One of the things that women learn, good women learn, is that there is a difference between men's business and women's business. You never get into or deal with or jump into men's business. So when we're dealing with men, especially men who are not in our culture, like Steve, who came in here being bombastic, being fucking rude, and we're dealing with that, the first thing you should do as a good woman is sit and rest in your femininity, not plotting like this goofy woman Shy on how to jump in and be chaotic, right? And that's why I'm disappointed, Nikki, because you should know this. You know that that's how that works.
But then when I call you names, right, you hop around, start crying, playing victim.
Rest in your femininity, Shy. That's your issue.
No,
rest. No, you don't want to rest.
You just brought up my name.
I was checked because I was checking.
You just brought up my name, you dick
just because I was checking you. You the same like me.
You can't check me, bitch. You're not my dad.
Shy, I don't give a fuck what you think I am. That's your issue. Woman, that's your issue.
You're not my fucking dad, bitch.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. The point is, Shy, you too, Shy.
There's no point. Make your point without me.
You want to be in men's business. Y'all want to be in men's business. You want to be in men's business.
Okay.
You want to be in men's business.
I can be in whatever the fuck business I
Yo, King, you know you love Shy. Let Shy. Come on. Let's get back to this. We need to focus on our enemy, our true enemy, Miki. Stop. We're fighting as a family. We can't do that. We gotta focus on our true.
Fair enough.
Can I get a clarification? I'm confused how French is not white love. Because look at my mom. Literally was born and raised, and she's as white as white can get. Her lineage goes back for I got a white mommy, and I love my mother. How is French not white?
I'd love to hear that too.
French is white.
I would love to hear that too.
So, Mrs. DeGroot, like again, y'all love to attack things that are already.
I was just asking. I'm not attacking.
No, I will tell you. So, like I said, I'm not speaking in the context of black or white. When people say white, they're typically giving that reference from their very limited American perspective. I am a descendant of Louisiana Creoles. I am a descendant of the gens de couleur libre. So when I say French European, when the gens de couleur libre, nigger, the gens de couleur libre.
Sounds sexy, boy.
You know what? So yeah, my grandparents. I'm glad that your parents was French. My grandparents, the people in that proximity, at that age group, the silent generation, and my family in southern Louisiana, their native tongue was French. And that's been since the 1400s. So trust me, sweetie, when I tell you, I'm telling you what my ancestors have told me.
Miki, you're still white.
To make shit up. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm literally telling you because like we're talking about how we were reared and how people teach us about our lineage and ourselves. As Big Daddy so eloquently said, what my daddy taught me. So I'm telling you, Negroes, what my daddy taught me. And my daddy never says white. My daddy says French European, as did my granddaddy.
That's white.
And my great-granddaddy. So if that is not enough of an explanation for y'all, you can kiss my perfectly formed Creole ass.
Okay, so we're playing semantics. Got it.
Yes, just that you're
all the way back to the 1400s.
Yeah, well, you hold on.
Your reference is your mother. My reference is fucking. I don't know how many
my
generations.
grandparents who still live there, and my
the
great
1400s. Okay, so you go ask your mama what she called herself. And I will literally go back to the 1400s
You're
to
wrong,
see how my
Nikki.
people
You're
have self-identified.
Miki, why is always a competition?
How dare y'all? How dare y'all?
Louisiana's never.
How dare y'all?
We're playing semantics.
Girl, please, don't go to New Orleans.
All she asked you, ma'am, was why do you not consider
And I
French
answered the damn question. This is determination. I'm literally telling y'all because you don't want to listen.
No.
That
What
is
is white?
That is
What
how
is
we
white? Nikki is wrong. Nikki is wrong.
We got a challenger.
We do that to each other as well, so I'm a little confused.
One at a time, and as a person of the Delta of Korean. There is a difference.
Who the fuck is that? You want to argue with me?
Like you do that to each other.
You want to argue with me? Oh, this is Haitian motherfucker. Shut up. Shut up. You fucking immigrant. Shut your immigrant bitch ass up, nigga. Come on, King, don't do that. Come on.
Let that ignorant
I'm just curious, right?
When we speaking on Creole culture and French, there is a big issue. So they're just not, don't conflate the two.
All she answered is why she
That's what
doesn't.
you stopped me from speaking to say that.
Well, yeah, I did, motherfucker, because you're an immigrant fucking Creole, and I'm an American Creole, so fuck you, nigga.
Like, seriously, you're not.
There's an evil spirit in this
You
room.
making black people look bad, you fucking dirty ass immigrant. Go over there to barbecue and fight for your fucking rights back, nigga. What's up with you, nigga? Yeah.
Everybody wants to come.
Thank you. So the French are right. They had a class system with 14 type of people, and white was on top. The French have always seen themselves as white. The word blanc means white man, so I do not understand why someone would have French.
What do you know about Louisiana Creoles?
You see, you're an idiot. You don't even know what.
No, you're an idiot.
You don't even know where the name Louisiana came from.
Nigga, look, bro. See, this one.
Where does the name Louisiana came from?
Look.
Where does the name Louisiana came from?
Where does your name come from? A white man. Shut up. Your name is Matt.
Dumb you are, bro.
Your name is Matt. Your name is Matt.
You are, Kendo.
Your name is Matt. Your name is Matt, right? As in Matthew, right?
Why would you say?
Shut up, man. What's wrong with you, man? Like these fucking smart fucking.
It's wrong to say that the French are white. The French are white.
Hillary Clinton fucking sponsored ass niggas. I wish Epstein would have came over there and did.
Come on, man. We stopping the conversation. Come on, man. Go ahead, man.
No, but once again, like the people in the chat. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mike.
The French are white. No, Mickey, the French are white.
Like I say, I swear to God, someone literally goes to other parts of the world. People don't go around saying white and black, 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 black.
I want people to define what is white.
It's the racial classification of Eurasians in Europe, dude.
Yes, Europeans and some sandy whites. They're Arab whites too. So,
but we don't call them white is wit translated in Dutch. They call themselves blanc, which is
that's over
white.
Yeah,
we're talking about L-A-N-C mean white.
There's some dark whites too. There's some dark whites also.
Y'all love to tell people,
Miki, you're in America. You're not over there.
They already know. So all of
She's
this
speaking
is really
on American content.
Y'all are not Creole, so
You're not Creole.
Yeah, but Creole.
I literally have Creole, Louisiana Creole.
Like literally, nobody cares.
Okay, let's get what Miki. We understand that Creole, just like Miki. We understand Creole is a new thing. We get it. Just like Puerto Rican is a mixture. Hold on. Just like Puerto Rican is a mixture. Miki, listen. We understand. Just like Puerto Rican is a mixture of Taino people and Africans, we get it. Creole is a mixture of things. We got that. The problem is you trying to define the part of the mix as non-white. That is not the case. French European is white. Part of you, therefore, is white.
Should not be confused with, mulatto.
What's up, Miss Vicky? What you saying?
Mickey, just let him be lost, Mickey.
No, I was just saying mulatto.
I don't really care.
Yeah, my grandfather was mulatto.
They're fascinated with me. I don't give a fuck about who they're
Why you amping her up, Kendall?
It's all good. I respect your daddy.
Because I'm Creole too.
That's that Leo energy.
She just call you.
We don't have that announcement.
Instead of just accepting the truth, they're just obsessed with me.
I mean, y'all talk about me as much as y'all talk about me.
She was talking sexy earlier now. Hold on.
I was asking Concrete a question that evolved into, you're not such and such. Okay.
No, Miss Gru asked a very simple question. Why do you not consider French white? Then you started grandstanding and talking about how 1400, blah, blah, blah. It's totally irrelevant. Because it's totally irrelevant
lineage and you don't know yours.
Because it's totally irrelevant.
Because people wrote shit down, nigga. Like,
because it's totally irrelevant.
I know my lineage.
It's almost, I know you're not this dumb, so you're just dishonest, right? You can't be that you. It's like we're trying to explain to you how to connect dots.
Are you okay?
We're telling you.
Are you that fucking?
We're trying to tell you how to connect dots.
I was talking concrete. Are you literally this fucking?
I am concrete.
Are you really? Oh,
I am concrete.
Oh my god. You ain't paying sound.
You're not paying attention.
She thought she was so concrete.
I don't want to delve in. My mind don't do it. I don't want to hear this. This is crazy. You see where I'm going, Vic? I don't. Leave me alone. Ooh, woosah. Anyway, so yes. Again, her question: why do you consider French white or don't consider French white?
You know what?
Your response is, we got here in the 1400s and blah blah blah. And blah.
Are you serious right now? And once again, y'all love to center the shit you claim you don't like. Y'all center fucking people.
Oh my God.
And now you're centering random ass white people. Oh my God.
You don't know what you're doing right
I
now.
said what the fuck
Yeah. Like, what the Miki? Are French people white? Yes or no?
You know what it is? She used to those Lou Fax fucking rooms. And those Lou Fax rooms, I'm not gonna lie, are not. Whatever it is, them Lou Fax rooms are not the most fucking intellectually rigorous fucking rooms that I've ever been in. So maybe that's what you're used to, where it's just people shooting the shit. It never gets that serious, that intellectual. Maybe that's what's up. I don't know.
You know what? Let me try to educate the room, right? So when I literally
No, just answer the question. Are French people white?
Answering the question because it's not
that
a
was
question.
The question. Are French people white?
To ask, whatever. When I tell you that the silent generation in my family literally grew up where French was their native tongue, and the people before them, you don't think that they identified themselves when they spoke about their lineage and the admixture? Yes or no?
Yeah, irrelevant to the question.
So what I'm telling you guys is when you have been told
something
from the elders in your family,
white?
You literally believe.
It's like she's running around circles.
Oh, here's how I think the answer is. My family told us we were French, but we weren't white.
I will tell you the same thing.
Exactly.
Hold on a second. It don't matter if you're white or not. Hold on.
Just like
that. Go ahead. I don't check out the same thing.
I got what you're saying now because earlier she said that her people were gens de couleur. Gens de couleur are, what do you call that, colored people. Now, can they be French? Yes, they can be French by citizenship if the father was French. So technically, the gens de couleur could be French and not be white.
Is that what you were trying to say, Mickey?
Yes, he was.
All right, good. All right, so you figured it out when we all figured it out.
No, but with concrete, she still said that she mixed with. She had an admixture. So who did she mix with?
No, Vic. The issue.
You want me to break down?
Vic, just imagine.
Shit in like a
Vic, imagine some Africans moved to France. And they settled there for generations, and then they moved to America.
Yeah,
they would
you're
be,
right, concrete.
Yeah, so that's what.
But those are different tribes within, you know what I'm saying, that culture and stuff like that. So just because they take under that banner doesn't mean that
this is the difference between location and ethno. And that's where the back and forth was going. So
exactly.
The ethno of my mom and her lineage.
Girl, nobody give a
French.
fuck about your mama. Y'all can't wait.
Look at Mickey mad. Ignore that. She mad. She mad at you. You know what it is? She mad that Miss Groove is authentic white French, and she gotta be that second class, third class black.
I don't care what the.
Can all the Creole people stop fighting, man? Like, let's get some order.
I'm not Creole. I'm French. Like, this is the difference.
Oh, you told me you was something else before. Okay, look what I said. You cosplayed on me right now. I'm mad at you.
Can Mrs. DeGroote and Nikki talk,
My mom
please?
is French. That's it. That's literally it. So, oh, this is interesting.
Oh, but you on your own island then. Go ahead, get her, Mickey.
I don't need to engage.
There's nothing to get.
Like, literally, right? Like, she's referencing her mother, and I'm literally referencing my culture. Like, everyone has heard of Louisiana Creoles. I don't understand
They
what's
haven't.
going on right now. I don't owe you guys an explanation. There's Google. If you go to New Orleans, if you go to Opelousas, actually, did you guys know that Louisiana is actually home to some of the oldest indigenous mounds, right? So the history of that territory, of which it was very vast. There's someone on this app, we actually go back and forth because he's from Mississippi. A lot of people forget about Mississippi. They share a lot of the same cultures. It's just that people tend to focus on Louisiana, but like Mississippi also have Mardi Gras. We argue back and forth about who actually established Mardi Gras, right? So like my aunt was actually over a crew. So I was in Mardi Gras. So yes, I am a Creole girl through and through, DNA 1000%. So if you want to educate yourselves, you can Google. I'm happy to send some resources, but yeah, it's very fascinating. I am Black and I am American. There you go. Question.
So wait. You said that you mixed. Who did you mix with? Could you conclude that point?
So I am not directly mixed, which is why I take offense when people say that I am. I am not mixed. My mother is Black. My father is Black. My grandparents are Black. Right? The mixtures occurred some time ago, and because a lot of these individuals intermarried, like both of my grandparents were actually, great-grandparents were actually both Guidries, right? So they intermarried. That's actually the shared cousin I have with Lou, by the way. So shout out to Opelousas in Lafayette, Louisiana. So there is no direct mixture. I do not take away from people that are biracial or claim mixed. I do not claim mixed. I am a Creole, but I am Black. I am American. It is our culture. The mixtures occurred a long time. Yes, Louisiana Creole is typically a mixture of Spanish, French, Native, and African.
Yeah, no, Mickey, we got that.
I am not mixed.
We got
my
that.
My mother or father are not different races. I am not mixed.
Mickey, the only thing you should, Mickey, again, as somebody who's raised to this, you should know the only thing we care about is where your father's lineage comes from. And so is your father Black? Is your father's father Black? All the Black?
No, so all Creoles are not pale. My father.
No, I get it that there's a mix. I'm saying the patrilineally, where does the mix come from? Like patrilineally.
The last time that there was probably someone that was 100% of something else was probably great-grandparents. I think one was fully native, fully indigenous.
Oh, yeah. So is it the mother side that's mixed with the African or the one? Like what's
no? So it's just both sides,
messy, bro.
Like, yeah,
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
So you're Nigerian, right? What is your and please excuse me because I'm not too sure of how it's properly determined. Is it your tribe, your affiliation?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I'm fully Yoruba, so all four.
So you're Yoruba. So imagine if Yorubas intermarried for like 400 to 500 years, but every once in a while there was a mixture of something else, right? Would not it would still be Yoruba. So that's just how we identify. It's not like this person was someone that was Spanish. This person was someone that was a white landowner back in the 1800s. That's what I'm saying. It's just, yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
But don't call us mixed because you will get cussed out.
No, I wouldn't call that's what I'm saying.
We're not mixed.
Can I ask Kendall a question?
What do you
want? Can I ask Kendall a question? Kendall, why is Louisiana called Louisiana?
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't play in the water, bro.
So she mixed.
Veggie.
Bro, hey, why is y'all trying to...
Massa was in everybody's slave cabin, you crackhead. Exactly. If you are a Black American, Massa was in your slave cabin, so technically your ass is mixed too. Stop it. Do not call me mixed, sir.
Yeah, but
there's nothing wrong with being biracial. I am...
But Mickey, the word Creole literally means mix. That's what Creole means. It means a mix.
Yeah, but you know they're
Now,
using
the
that as
mixture
like
doesn't have to be
Rem,
black
I'm
and
not
white.
using it as an argument. Y'all literally demanding people existing. Y'all are fucking weird.
Just look
y'all
at
are just
yourself,
like those
Mickey.
people attacking that woman on Twitter because she doesn't look like you. Or y'all
This is a
are
Haitian
right now?
Creole.
Y'all are so damn anti-black.
Why you
Y'all
think
get on my
I'm
damn.
ignoring this nigga, Mickey? Like, this is a Haitian Creole, flat-foot, fake African, right?
Whoa.
Trying
Kendall, rich. You forgot the you rich.
rich compared to your third world country. Okay, yeah, you got running water. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
Kendall, you do know like Haitian people went into Louisiana, right? Like
out the way, bro.
Yeah, I got the studies.
I know this.
Kendall,
But see,
you
this
can
is-
tell me where the word Louisiana came from.
That's cool, bro. But I'm not arguing that with you.
About bourbon. What about the word bourbon? Why is there a street named Bourbon Street in Louisiana?
Jesus Christ, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm from the
Right.
I'm
So
I'm
you
a
need
Mississippi
to
Creole, bro.
Stay in your lane.
I don't give a
Stay in
fuck.
your lane. And
Bro, I am in my lane. You need to stay in your lane and get back on that plane. That's what you need to do. I know my lane. and my roots are rooted here. Your roots is them Rudy Poo motherfuckers that's over there breaking motherfuckers out of jail and shit like that, marching with barbecue. You need to be trying to figure out those street names instead of Bourbon Street and shit.
Real nigga shit.
We got two different concerns here.
They doing some real nigga shit.
You doing some weird
Yo,
nigga
Matt,
shit.
is that the first time you ever said the word nigga? Is that the first time?
I think it is. I think it is.
You know, I don't say it quite often.
Right.
You know, I'm educated. Come on, you know I'm educated. So I don't have to use the word nigga.
You that the silent generation. You that
Don't educate the masses
silent generation in my family
that are being massacred
grew up where
back in
English
your
was their native tongue.
Wait, Kendall, where's
And the
Matt
people
from?
before them, and the people
He's
before
from
them,
Haiti,
you
bro.
don't think that they identify themselves as what mixture? Yes or no?
Yeah, you gotta go deal with them.
Yeah, you gotta go deal with Hillary Clinton, bro. Your niggas with her. Not me, bro.
So what I'm telling you guys is, when you have been told,
Yeah, y'all marching under occupation. Yeah, what's the word name? Barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue. Sweet, y'all got sweet baby rays over there fucking y'all straight. Barbecue. All you talking about, nigga. Yes, they do.
Oh, guess what they have in
I think it's in like Virginia or something.
right? No, they don't. So you lying. But guess what they
No,
have?
it is like
They have a
it is something
US
that
for,
comes
they have a
right
statue
here.
for Haiti though. They have a statue for Haiti in Savannah. Did you know that?
No, they don't,
You know what I mean?
because that earthquake took it out.
Yes, we do. No, it's
That earthquake,
Go to Savannah. Go to Savannah.
that earthquake sunk y'all statues and y'all battleships.
No, you don't. If you have done your Savannah,
Man, plus,
Georgia, it's not in Haiti.
like a statue in Haiti doesn't even matter anyway,
A
right?
statue in the United States. Savannah,
Look,
in the United States.
the best statues that y'all have
He's not listening.
and relics
He's
is
not
on
listening.
it's on the DR side, right?
You're not listening.
And y'all
Savannah,
could have
Georgia is in the
y'all could have kept the new Spanish Republic, but your history is a history full of sellouts, right?
You're stupid.
No, you stupid motherfucker. Do you want me to go? Because Ish tried to have this argument with me too, and I kicked his ass. I'd be happy to kick your ass.
Well, Ish didn't study ancient history, so.
Oh, he didn't, did he? But did you?
Yes.
You did?
Yeah.
All right, so
Well, I have a
no.
on Asian history, so that's that.
And you're for certain that you're very well educated.
Yeah, extremely well versed. I'm also part of the Asian Historic Society, where we are actually currently rewriting Asian history because there's so many.
Okay, let's just try you out. Let's just try you out. Who is Charles Riviere Herrera?
We are Haitian president. His cousin was also president in the Dominican Republic.
Right. And what happened? How did he fail?
I mean, how did it fail?
No. Nigga, don't try to. Just give it to me straight. We ain't got to do no semantics.
No, it's not about semantics. What you're doing actually has no consequence in the discussion we are trying to have about.
Yes, it is. I'm finna walk you down.
I mean, no, you want to walk to a point. You know what I mean? Because you want to prove a point about Haitian failure in governance. You know, I can give you that, but no, I'm not going to help you do that, make that point.
Of course, I know you're not going to help me, but it's already written. So white people and the people who have documented this shit has already done enough help, sir. So it ain't, you know.
Well,
by your assistance. But we can also
believe that Haitian history is not written by white people. Most Haitian history is written by Haitians themselves, who were either present during the revolution and thereafter. People like Thomas Maju, you know, so they were actually witnessed the whole situation, and it's written from a first-hand account. This is why we don't have the revisionist history of white people saving Haiti, because we wrote it ourselves.
True enough. But you know who also celebrates this history is the Spanish people that kicked y'all ass. So this is gonna bring me to it.
Spanish people? What Spanish people kicked Haiti ass?
Las Trinitarias.
No, so that's when they went into the DR. By the way, did you know that they literally gave us the island when Guaya went in there? They literally handed them the keys.
Of course, I'm familiar with the history of the new Spanish Republic. That's where some of my
then you should know that we left their country. They didn't kick us out or invaded Haiti. So I don't know where you're coming with the Spanish part.
They kicked y'all ass, then kicked y'all out, right? So that's who Jean-Pierre Boyer, right? I'm pretty sure you're familiar with his campaigns, and we can, you know, go down the history points, markers, and stuff like that when they was just trying to go over there and bully people and take over their rights to actually own land, and unfortunately, you know, slaves and stuff like that, right?
Well, I mean, that's not what happened. You know, I mean, like,
so what happened from
black people? We freed the black people from the island and we kicked the white people out. Now the Trinitarians decided to stay, but then again, land reform is part of a revolution. We have to give land to the people who fight. They did not agree to it. They suffered under 22 years. We exiled a few of them in Cuba, where they reunited, and then they came back. And then, you know, at that time, Haiti was weakened in the 20s, and then, you know, we left the island and went back on the outside of the island. Now, what they did after that is
that's not true.
Right? That is actually very true.
Bro, that is not
that
true.
is astonishing. They went back and gave the island back to the Spanish after we freed them. Now, if that's not coonery, I don't know what is.
Oh man, you try to dress that shit up, boy. I'm never. You know what? I'm never not impressed by the twists and turns that y'all take to try to.
Nah, that's a fact, bro.
What'd you say?
That's a fact. Matt is right.
Right. The thing is, history is about perspective and how you see it, right? Like, I can give you the fact, then you can dress it up. And that's what you try to do when you bring Era up. And that's why I didn't even want to engage in that, because I know where you're going. Right. So, like I said, I'm extremely well versed in this. Extremely well versed.
Yeah, but Boyer was the one that actually dealt the final blow to y'all. And even when they was trying to get y'all the key to the city, y'all said, no, we gonna rule this shit together. Y'all can have that. We just gonna take y'all shit. And they weren't too happy with that. So, after the terms of the new Spanish Republic were broken, they started kicking y'all ass. They started fighting back. And they allied with de facto armies.
Later. I mean, it started 25 years later.
No, that was not no 25 years later.
It is 25 years later. We ruled them for 22 years.
What?
Yes, we ruled them for 22 years.
That's not how I heard it, but go off.
Right. That's the difference between the way you hear it, because you are hearing it from the perspective.
Well, that's not
mostly
where
from the
I
Dominican, right? Now, if you were to go to the archive and look at the paper, the newspaper clipping, the correspondence, the way it was written, then you will hear a different story. You see, that's the difference between people that actually study history and people that read history. It's two different things. You're reading somebody else's perspective while I'm taking it from the primary documentation. You see the difference?
Yeah, that's because them Haitian books, they old as fuck, you know what I'm saying?
No,
You study
primary
them
sources.
old ass libraries.
So primary sources is not Haitian book. The primary sources will be correspondence, like the letter, the decrees, the newspaper, right? Then we will correspond that with newspaper, like for instance, in the United States. Like the United States wrote extensively about the Caribbean because they were paying attention to what's happening. You know, Thomas Jefferson, master racist, he was really looking into it, right? Then we can, mix that with the French paperwork and then the Spanish paperwork because they were having their own situation. Did you know that the little guy from Spain wanted to actually move to the Dominican Republic when Napoleon kicked his ass out of Spain?
Yep. Yeah,
right, and you know who prevented that from happening? It was Haiti who prevented that from happening. So instead, he went to Colombia. He didn't stay long, because Haiti was also helping Simon Bolivar, kicking their ass over there. But you're not going to mention the campaign, right? You're not going to mention
kicking Simon ass.
South.
They wasn't.
You're not going to mention how Haiti.
Simon is undefeated, right? Bro. They politically shut him out. They didn't. They wasn't kicking his ass like that.
No. But the funny thing about Simon Bolivar is, when he wanted to start his revolution, you know where he went?
He went to Haiti, the Northern Kingdom.
Right, twice,
yeah.
Because the first time he got rebuffed, then we went back, we sent him soldiers. Actually, my sis grandfather we moved, went back with him. That's actually where he died, and they brought his body back to Haiti. That's a different story.
Of course. Yeah, I'm familiar with him in the kingdom of the Colombian Empire and what forces and promises that was at stake. Unfortunately, yellow fever, and a couple other political moves fucked all of that up with what could have been a great African El Primo unity.
Right, but you don't want to give Haiti his props, though.
No, I don't discredit. I don't discredit what they attempted to do. It's just y'all had sellouts who had poor vision and military prowess to carry out y'all ideas. And once the main motherfuckers that really was the ones that put in the muscle to work, after the independence was created, started and ran and all that kind of stuff, especially when we talk about the split between the North and the South Kingdom, right? There's just those politics clash. People weren't on the same page, and unfortunately, you had motherfuckers that sold out. That's what it is. It's a history of sellouts.
Well, coons will be coons, so it is what it is.
Yeah, bro. So don't be trying to criticize the American history and all that kind of shit, man, when I'm just saying, y'all got dirt under y'all nails, fingers, toes, and shit like that, too. Yeah.
Can you tell me now why Louisiana is called Louisiana?
Man, bro, worry about Haiti again. You know what I'm saying? Worry about Haiti.
Nathan, put one in my column for today, please.
You ain't getting no.
Man, it's like 2-0, bro.
That ain't no.
And I heard you use my question today. You had them you had them freaking dying. They were struggling for air. They couldn't come up for air for shit. I had them on the road, bro.
This nigga think he got a dub. That ain't no dub, bro.
I mean, did you hear they let Harvey Weinstein out?
And he finna get his shit overturned. Like, that's crazy.
I'm about to convert.
Hey, Diddy about to win, too. While people fucking around.
Nah, Diddy not winning, bro. Don't. Diddy not winning.
They filed a motion to dismiss the sexual lawsuits from 1991. And this little rod or whatever, his hot rod or, you know, the Cuba Gooding Jr. nigga that, you know what I'm saying, that nigga. Yeah, they finna overturn that shit too.
It don't matter. People already believe that he did that shit. Yeah, he's a rap.
No, what's happening is if Weinstein is getting out, Puff's going in. So, it's a shame, but I can't believe Weinstein is getting out. I can't believe it. Well, yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Clyde Davis.
What about Clyde?
Give me cards.
Clyde is held too. He knew all about Whitney. He's
convicted in California, so Whitney just be extradited to California. Yo.
Nathan.